So I thought about doing something for a while now, and for a long time I wanted to do a sort of ongoing audio learning project because I'm in a state of learning about audio production and everything right now as I do more and more audio projects. And I started the series that I only did 2 episodes of so far called In No One's Voice. And it was a thing where I was going to use, like, the basic voice changer thing on your phone to do different voices on it so I could get more experience doing editing and stuff like that, audio design and everything else. And the thing is that I want to also learn how to work with people better, learn how to, you know, uh, the talk to voice actors more, and learn the lingo and learn, just like everything about the process and stuff. Because this is something I have no training on. I'm learning as I go here. When it comes to video stuff, like, I went to school for a while on like filmmaking and stuff. So I have some experience in that going into stuff, even though it's still very much a learning process. But I want this project. The thing is, I'm going to change in no one's voice to no one voice. I just think it sounds better, anyways. But this would be a project where I'd be plotting and editing, but looking to open up a space for other people to do stuff like do scripts off my plots. And I mean, if somebody wanted to come in and try editing, I'd be fine. These would be very short episodes, so everybody would get a shot. It would probably only have like I'd be playing a character and then maybe one or two other characters in every episode, and these would be really short, so we could get like a lot of these done and get a lot of voices, and this would be something people could put on their reels and stuff like that. I'd be fine with anybody using it any way they want to. But I really want this to be a place where people could try voice acting also. Like, if this is something you're interested in and you're like, oh, I want to try it, I want to see if I can do it, or if you're somebody who wants to try learning how to do certain kinds of voices, like if you've never did maybe more of an anime style voice, or if you've never did more of a normal voice, like an everyday voice that people would use, or you want to try your creature voices, or you want to try your alien voices, all these things. Even though I have basic plots, if somebody comes to me and says I want to do an alien voice, let's write something up, let's have some fun with it, and like see if we'll do something. Or you want to do like a demon voice or something like that. I want it to be something where people could try writing audio shorts, or try to stretch themselves on voice acting, or learn audio editing, even though I want to primarily do that. But if you want to come to me and say like, oh, I want to try audio editing, that'd be fine with me too, to like have people try to do that. I've been thinking about this for ages. Like, I've wanted to do a project like this forever, and the more I do audio stuff, the more I want to do projects like a project like this, because I love the audio community and love the audio actors and the people who make these projects all over the place. There's a lot of them out there. Like, you need to search. There's a lot of good audio drama stuff out there, and audio acting work out there. I see it in my little projects, like the last one, the casting call all over the place. I got like 8,000 auditions basically for it, and like people point me towards their reels and everything, and that's cool. And there's so many freaking talented people, and I've always wanted to do something like this. But the thing that always held me back from doing something like this is because it would be an unpaid thing, and I always want to pay people, and it aggravates me to death when independent productions almost brag to the fact that they don't pay people. And I've had people actually come after me for paying people, being like, well, I can't pay my 80 people I had work on my short film or something like that. I couldn't even do it if I didn't do it. Why do you think I'm not doing huge projects? It's because I can't afford to pay people. This would be an unpaid project. It would be people wanting to come in and learn how to do stuff and learn how to try stuff and stretch their legs and be like, oh, I got this new audio equipment. I want to test it out before I actually use it for an audition. That's another thing. If somebody comes to me and says that, I want to test out my new audio equipment, give me something to test it out. Fine, we'll do that. We'll test it out. We'll put it out there, and you can see what it looks like through production and stuff like that. So yeah, and I'm going to put a link to this and post it up on places for casting calls to see if people are interested. And let me know what you think. If you don't think this is a good idea, let me know. I'm all open. Like I said, I've had thoughts about not thoughts about whether I want to do this, but whether doing something like this where people don't get paid is a good idea. But I just want a place where other people can learn as I learned. And the more people that participate in it, the more I learn how to do projects. It's a symbiotic relationship, I guess. It's a big word for me to use. But I think it will be a great thing for people overall. So, yeah. Let me know what you think.